Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. Hope everyone is having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Today, I will be bringing you a reading for the full moon in Scorpio that is happening on May 7th, 2020. In this collective reading, I will be tapping into the energy of the collective to see just what the full moon in Scorpio is going to be bringing to all areas of life. So the full moon in Scorpio is going to happen at 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, depending on where you are in the world, please look up the exact day and time this moon is going to happen, and this is called the flower moon. So my intention for this reading is to bring forth the messages, advice, and guidance from Spirit that want to come through to help bring you clarity and guidance during the full moon. All of my readings are intended to be timeless, so the messages in this reading can apply at any given time or space to anyone who is guided to my channel. I intend for this collective reading to resonate with as many people as possible, but unfortunately it's not going to resonate with everyone, so I always ask for you to use discernment when listening and watching this video and only take the message or messages that resonate with you and your situation and leave the rest behind. The way you will know if a message is resonating with you is you will feel like I'm speaking directly to you. If you are trying to make it fit, then the message is not for you. If you would like to book your own personal reading with me, all readings are booked exclusively in my Etsy shop. The link is below. All of the information for each reading is listed in the item details. Learn more about this item. So I do ask everyone to read that because that information is there for you so you understand what you're purchasing. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or email me. My email address is listed below. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the links to my social media sites are listed below, as well as the other sites you can connect with me. I'm always happy to help you in any way that I can and connect with you on other platforms. So now, let's get into this reading. So let's get into the themes for the full moon in Scorpio. So Scorpio is a water sign, and the animal for Scorpio is the scorpion. So scorpions sting. So Scorpios are very emotional. They can sting you, but that's a defense mechanism. And the full moon in Scorpio is about it's time to release negativity. And that is perfect because that's what full moons are all about. Full moons are about releasing people, situations, thoughts, beliefs, patterns that no longer resonate with you. So for themes, we have pleasure. This is the number 18 card, and 18 equals a 9. So a cycle is going to be ending when it comes to pleasure. Perhaps you're a people pleaser and you have been in that energy for a long time and you want to transform out of that energy and you want to be more in the pleasing of yourself. You want to put yourself first. You want to put your needs first. You want to do things because you want them to. You want to, not because someone wants you to do it. So if you are a people pleaser, this is your message. You will be releasing any people pleasing abilities or patterns, behaviors that you have, so you can start pleasing yourself and putting yourself first, and you will be able to release that energy once and for all on this full moon in Scorpio. The next message for themes is beginnings. This is a new moon, so maybe on the new moon that just passed, you set an intention for a new beginning when it comes to your life in general. This could be love, career, whatever it is. You wanted a new beginning to start, and this full moon is showing me that the doorway for you to walk through to start this new beginning is going to be illuminated on this full moon. Creation, the number 39 card, that equals a 12 and 12 equals a 3. So you will be able to create a new life with the intentions that you set on the new moon. You will be ready to walk through this door for this new beginning because you are releasing any old patterns, beliefs, people, situations that no longer resonate with you. You're releasing negative thoughts so you can create this new beginning. Resilience, number 21, that's another number 3. This card is showing me that you are going to be resilient in starting your new journey. You are going to be releasing the weight that is on his back on the card, and you will be able to stand up straight and start something new and not carry the burdens of the past, your friends, your families, and your lovers. Trust. This is the number 32 card. That equals a 5, and 5s are about change. So if you have had problems trusting in the past, you are going to be able to trust in the future. You will not hold on to any insecurities that have kept you not wanting to trust other people, yourself, and the process. Assessing. You will be assessing things in the future. You will be doing things that are only for your highest and greatest good. You are completing the cycle of doing things that other people want you to do, expect you to do, and you will be finally going on your journey in search of what you truly want. So soul searching may happen for some at this time. So let's just get 2 more final messages for theme. So the deck that I've been using is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I'm going to clarify these with the Black Moon Astrology. Fire element, desire. North node, life's purpose. So the fire element card is 37, which equals a 10. 10s are about a new cycle beginning. 41 is a 5, so we have another change. So what I'm getting is that if you desire your life to change, if you desire to get on the path of your life purpose, or align more of it, or really going through and following through, get in that fire element energy of being confident, being a leader, being passionate, and you will align yourself with your life purpose, and you will be able to manifest your true desire, whatever it may be. It could be a relationship, a job, a new home, a car, being able to travel more, whatever it is, you will be able to align yourself with it. So that is what I have for theme. So now let's get into the overall energy that this full moon in Scorpio is going to bring. So the deck that I'll be using is the Energy Oracle, 4th chakra, which is the heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is the number 38 card, and 38 equals an 11. 11 is the number of new beginnings. It's also the twin flame number, and it also equals a 2, and 2 is about partnership and balance. So the energy that you should be getting into is aligning and balancing out your heart chakra. Call in Archangel Raphael to help you with this. It is really important to balance your heart chakra so it is open, so you are able to give and receive love very easily. Door to Spirit, the number 32 card. So again, we have another number 5, which equals a change. So it's time to balance your heart chakra with the help of Archangel Raphael. And you could always find guided meditations on YouTube and Spotify if you need to listen to some type of meditation to help you do that. And you could call upon him to help you do it while you are in that meditation. The Door to Spirit is telling me that you will have the door open to be able to connect with Archangel Raphael or the other angels that you work with, as well as your spirit guides. You will be able to really tap into what your higher self wants you to know, and you will be able to keep this door open in the future so you're more in tune and intact and in touch with what you need to know, because you will be aligned. And for those that have psychic abilities, you might find after this full moon that they enhance even further, and the Door to Spirit opens even more to more abilities that you did not know that you have. So now let's get into head and heart space. So the head space that you might find yourself in with the full moon in Scorpio is truth. So in your mind, it is very important for you to always be truthful and to trust the truth of the messages that come through with your intuition. So in order for you to have people be truthful with you, you must always be truthful with them. And most importantly, you must be truthful with yourself. So it's important for you to be truthful with yourself in the sense that you're always telling yourself good things that you believe. You're not letting your ego mind take over to tell you based stories and put all seeds of doubt and fear in your head, so you stop doing your work and you stop working towards your goals. It's very important to be true to yourself, to speak the truth, and to always expect the truth from others. Your heart space is focus. So your heart should be focused on what you truly desire, the person you truly want to be with, the job that you truly want to have, the things that you love. You should have that focus on, so you can bring them into your life. Never put your focus on something you don't love, because you will create it to come into your reality. And then what happens is, then you're not living your truth, and you're not telling yourself the truth, because you're focused on something you don't want. So always focus on what you do want, because you will create it and bring it into your life. So now let's get into what you need to surrender during the full moon in Scorpio. So the first surrender message is surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poison you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So this message is coming through for you to let go of any resentment that you hold towards yourself or another person. This is especially important for twin flame connections. If you are a twin flame and you have any type of resentment, no matter how little or small or large, it doesn't matter. It's time to let go of this resentment, because if coming into union with your person is what you truly want, then why are you holding on to this resentment? Because if you're resenting this person for any reason, what you are doing is you are blocking them from coming back into your reality, because you are holding on to the past and you are holding on to negative feelings. Because a twin flame connection, you guys are very connected spiritually, energetically. So when you're sending resentful energy, you're repelling them from coming in your direction, and you're making them go in the opposite direction. So it's very important for you to let go of the past during this full moon in Scorpio. If coming into union is something that you desire down the road, forgive them. Now, forgiving them does not excuse what they said to you, what they did, their behavior, actions, whatever it is. It does not excuse that, but what it does is it frees you from holding on to it, and so you're able to release that, so you can start moving forward and doing your work that is keeping you from coming into union with yourself. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So if you have low self-esteem in any area of your life or all areas of your life, ask the divine to take this from you. When you're in low self-esteem, you're in low vibration, and you're unable to create the things that you want to manifest into your life, because what you put your focus on is what you bring into your life. So if you're focusing on all the bad things that have happened to you, you are going to create more of the same. So by letting go of low self-esteem and letting go of resentments, what you do is you put yourself in a higher vibration. So now you're looking into the joy and the love of something, and that puts you in higher self-esteem. So you're more aligned with your desires, so you can manifest them and bring them into reality. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So there are those that are watching this video that need to heal. There are things that you have been putting off that you need to heal, or maybe you think you're healed, but now you're feeling things come to the surface. Whatever it is, you need to heal this, especially in a twin flame connection, because if you're not doing your work and healing what you need to heal from past life with your twin, as well as this life, and as well as other relationships, situations, thoughts, processes, if you're not doing your work, then neither is your twin, and then you two will continue to be apart. So it's very important for you to see what needs to be healed, and then once you recognize and identify it, then you focus on the solution and you focus on how you can heal it. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So it is time to stand in your full power. Stop allowing others to take your power away from you. Stop allowing people to keep you in the people-pleasing mentality of you're doing things for them. Do things for you and only you, and never settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. So that is what I have for surrender messages. So now let's get into guidance. So let's get into moon guidance. So this is what you need to know. Guidance, advice, any messages, and any action you might be guided to take during this full moon in Scorpio. So the answers you need are coming, the full moon in Gemini. So this could be a special message if you are a Gemini or an air sign or have that in your chart. But the answers you need are coming. So just know that they're coming. Now they could be within you. All you would have to do is meditate. But of course, if you're waiting for someone to give you an answer on something that is coming, there's no need to hold on to when and how this is going to be sent to you. Just release it to the divine and just know that the answer is coming and it will come to you in divine timing. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So luck is on your side, so don't worry. You will get the answer that you need. You will have clarity and guidance on this situation, whatever it is, when it's time. But just know that your angels are working on getting you this answer as I'm recording this. Surrender to the divine, full moon. So what a beautiful message for a full moon reading. Reminder to surrender to the divine. Surrender all your worries, your fears, your negative thoughts, any negativity that you're holding on to the divine. Let them take it so it can be released and cleared and surrendered. Step out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. If there is a change that you want to happen, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to take the first step to start working towards your goal. It is very important for you to do this, because if there are things that you want but you're not taking definitive action to do it, then how is this supposed to come into your life? Just because you think a thought doesn't mean it's going to happen. Thinking it is a start, but you have to take action. You have to show the universe, yeah, this is what I want. Your action is your vibration, and that's how they give it to you. But you have to step out of your comfort zone, and you have to do the work, because you and you alone are responsible for the work that you do and what happens in your life. No one else is responsible. It's you. So if you're not stepping out of your comfort zone and you're staying inside your little box and you're not going anywhere, but you're crying because nothing is happening, it's because you're not doing the work. If you take one step outside your box and you think differently or you do something differently, you change the whole movement process and you start moving forward, and then things just start to come. Because when you do that, you will start to see signs of your hard work is paying off. This could be a special message if you're a Capricorn, or if a goat is your spirit animal. But when you step out of your comfort zone, your hard work will pay off and you will start to see fruition of it. But remember, as you move towards your goals, don't let pride get in your way. This could be especially important when we get into Leo season, which is the end of July, August. Don't let pride get in your way, so don't be afraid to ask for help if you need help. Don't be afraid to say no if you need to say no. And remember, no is no. You don't need to explain why. No is no. It is a complete sentence. And a personal issue reaches resolution. So maybe by Cancer season, a personal issue is going to reach resolution. Maybe that answer that you need is coming. Maybe it's going to happen in Cancer season, or maybe it's going to come in Leo season. But just remember, whatever the answer is, I'm getting another message with these two cards next to each other. If the answer is involving a personal situation, which means a love situation, whatever the answer is, don't let your pride get in the way. Accept the answer for what it is. And the last moon message for this full moon is, what do you need to release? So really think about what you want to release for this full moon in Scorpio, and do whatever full moon ritual you feel called to. Some people just write them down and shred the paper or burn it. Of course, if you burn it, do it very safely, and it's always best to do it outside if you can. Of course, depending on where you live and where you're allowed to go. And then, of course, you can always wet it to where the paper will just disintegrate. So that is what I have for moon messages. So now let's get into some self-care methods with the self-care oracle. So your first message is soak in a bath. It's always good anytime we have the full moon to take a bath. Take a detox bath. You can use any bath salts, bubble bath, bath bombs, whatever you have, you can use. You can put candles around the tub. You can put crystals. just make sure that you put candles that are, if it's safe, that you're not gonna make a fire happen. And then of course, if you put crystals in the tub, make sure that the crystals can get wet. One crystal that cannot get wet is selenite. You can put essential oils in the tub to really give it that ambiance, relaxing feel. Lavender is always a good essential oil to put in the tub if you want to just detox and get rid of negative vibes. Pleasure. So apparently the universe wants you to masturbate, or at least get into your feels about yourself. So we're just gonna leave that there. Wow. Be still. So perhaps while you're sitting in your bathtub, you just sit in silence. Maybe play some meditation music and just meditate and be still and clear your mind and just allow whatever thoughts to come through. Spend time with animals. So if you have pets, make sure you spend a little time with your pet today, or connect with your spirit animals. And make sure that you are doing deep breathing, doing some meditation on the full moon to really help you release what needs to be released so you can clear it and surrender it so you can start this new cycle. So let's close out this reading with some cards from the spells deck. So the first message that's coming through, now this is going to be done for the new moon. So after you clear and release and surrender what needs to be gone for the full moon, this is what you can do for the next new moon. It's called the Hearth Blessing. Bring blessings to your home on a new moon. In the bedroom, light a green candle and say, may this bedroom be blessed with bliss, love, and restoration. In the kitchen, light a red candle and say, may this hearth be blessed with fruit, with fire and nourishment. In the living room, light a yellow candle and say, may this room be blessed with joyful gatherings. And in the bathroom, light a light blue candle and say, may this bathroom be blessed with renewal and cleansing. So this is a beautiful way to bless your home and to allow good energy to always come through and to allow good people to pass through your door. Triple Goddess. The Triple Goddess is associated with the phase of the moon. So this is for all phases. So the waxing moon represents the maiden with youth, optimism, and promise. The full moon, abundant and ripe, is the mother, fertile and creative. The waning moon symbolizes the wisdom of the crone, a teacher full of life's learned lessons. In what areas of your life do you function as a maiden, mother, or crone? How do these archetypes appear in your life? Remember that, like the moon, our roles will wax and wane throughout our lifetime. Look at the face of the moon tonight and see which aspect of the Triple Goddess appears. So you can do this throughout the month. You don't have to do it today because you already know it's going to be the full moon, but you can check the moon cycles throughout the month just to see what phase it's in and what message that you get. Divine Spirit. Magical tools are aids for harnessing energy, but without intention and divine spirit, they are powerless. How does divine spirit appear and manifest in your life? Your connection and devotion to divinity is more powerful than all of the esoteric tools and techniques in the world. When do you feel most intuitive? Is there a goddess, ancestor, or spirit who habitually appears in your dreams? During the full moon, explore how your spiritual path has developed over time, from childhood to present day. Taking note of moments when you felt tested by the universe and magical possibilities felt out of reach. How did you connect to divine spirit and renew with your soul with magic? And your final message is Vesta. The Vestal virgins of ancient Rome tended a sacred hearth, taking vows of chastity in honor of Vesta, the goddess of fertility, eternal flames, and protection. If self-destructive patterns and heartbreak are keeping you in a cycle of attracting the same negative energies, commune with Vesta. For a lunar cycle or longer, if needed, remain chaste with others. Cut ties from past lovers who have left significant wounds. Put a white cloth and flowers on your altar or table. Carve Vesta's symbol, pictured above, on a white candle to be lit every evening. Look at the flames and ask Vesta's assistance with revealing your truest desires and healing your wounds. Write any revelations in your book of shadows or a journal, and use this time for restoration and purification. Emerge from your Vestal temple feeling renewed. So this is perfect if you want to release any resentful feelings you have towards a love connection, a past love. Now remember, this is to show you what your true desires are and helps you heal your wounds. This is not something you should do to manifest a person. I don't condone that. You should never ever try to do any type of spell like this on a person, because what it does is that you're messing with the free will of another person, and sometimes there's consequences with that. So do this ritual if you feel guided to help you see what needs to be healed so you can let go of any pain and heartbreak that you're holding on to. So I hope that this reading brought you clarity and guidance for the full moon in Scorpio. If it resonated, let me know in the comment section below. I want to thank everyone so much for all the likes and shares on this video as well as my other videos. If you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit the bell notification so you are notified every time I post a new video. If you would like to gain clarity and guidance on your own personal situation, you can book a personal reading through my Etsy shop. The link is below. Wishing you a beautiful and magical day, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Sending you so much love and light during this time.